Let's go to the NBA right now. Raptors taking on the Pistons. This was a wild one up in Detroit as Kyle Lowry steps back on the floor after having surgery on his wrist before the All-Star break. And Lowry, back in midseason form. Drive, draw, dish, DeRozan, hits Lowry. He buries the three. Throws the Pistons up early and often, same quarter again. Lowry showing a little bit of a burst. He's not the quickest guy in the league. Kind of got that fire hydrant body. See him sucking wind there. That's going to be the biggest adjustment, is him getting back on the floor and finding that rhythm. Raptors again in transition. But check it out, Twan. They're down 17 in the second quarter. Down 19 here. Once again in the second quarter. Uh-oh. Little pickpocket. And one. Give me that. Not pictured. The giant run the Raptors made in the second half. They destroyed the Pistons in the second half. They came all the way back from 20 down to win 105-102. Lowry finished with 27 points and 10 assists. Oh, yeah, Kyle Lowry back. We all thought the Raptors were going to be the second best team in the Eastern Conference. Are they?
Not right now. Obviously, he has to get back and play some games. I was shocked tonight. He played 42 minutes. But this kind of sums up Detroit's season and the last
Great. You're absolutely right.
It just sums it up right here. Big lead, couldn't hold it, and pretty much the reason why they're not in the playoff race anymore is just because of games like this tonight. But obviously for Toronto, they just got to try to get these guys playing together. He got hurt right when they made the trade with Serge Ibaka and bringing PJ Tucker in. So they get a few games under their belt. They either try to maintain home court advantage to get themselves a legitimate chance to try to get back to the Eastern Conference Finals to play against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
When you used to come back from injury or famine, what was the thing that you needed to do when you stepped back on the floor again? What was the biggest adjustment?
Well, I think you just alluded to it just when you talked about his win. But I was shocked that he played 42 minutes. That's big minutes for a guy that hasn't played. So obviously he's been doing a lot of biking and running. But I guess it was his wrist. I guess he was able to keep up with his conditioning, and they knew that. So they need to get a win, a back-to-back situation, and they need him if they have any chance of winning. He's got to be on in his A game.
Well, Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan going into the playoffs. This year, they've been consistent when they've been on the floor. I think the biggest thing is they're going to have to guard people. Their defense has been all over the place this year. When they lock down like they did in the second half, they're as good as anyone.
But they're playing good basketball right now. I know they lost last night, but that win, they was coming in with a 4-game wins out of 4 out of 5, so that was a good win.